Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Usama and I am a cybersecurity engineer at MDS. Today we will talk about Cisco Umbrella Investigate. So in this demo, we will navigate the Investigate web-based console to learn more about the specific malicious domains. So Cisco Umbrella Investigate provides threat intelligence about domains, IPs, and malware across the internet, leveraging a live graph of DNS requests and other contextual data. Investigate gives the most complete view of the relationships and evolution of internet domains, IPs, and malware, helping to pinpoint attackers' infrastructure and predict future threats. So, Investigate leverages a massive, diverse dataset of more than 100 billion daily DNS requests from the enterprise and consumer users, and live views of the connections between different networks on the internet from over than 500 BGP peering partners worldwide. So Cisco Investigate applies statistical models which which were created using data mining techniques, 3D visualizations, and security researchers' expertise to the data to uncover patterns and predict future malicious places on the internet. So with Cisco Investigate, security teams can speed up investigations, gain the global context needed to prioritize incident response, and stay ahead of attacks. So on this portal, we can go to the Investigate, and we can type here one of the malicious websites that we are suspecting. And I do encourage not to paste or type this in your browser because this is a malicious domain and can cause issues or kind of make more download um, malicious payloads to your PC. So when I click on Investigate, so at the top of the page, Investigate provide keys information and security details of the domain. So we can see that this domain is 100 high risk, and as you can see, it's classified high risk due to the combination of high security features. The content category is e-commerce shopping, and also security categories as a malware. So the umbrella investigate risk score and color notification alerts are result dependent. So when a domain is malicious, additional information and details are displayed regarding the malicious categorization. Let's go to the timeline and DNS resolution graphs. So this will show historical DNS data for domain. We call this passive DNS. So passive DNS is a way of storing DNS resolution data so that we can reference past DNS record values to uncover potential security incidents or discover malicious infrastructure. So for example, when a DNS record changes, the previous value is gone. So without the passive DNS, it can be very difficult to find out what malicious sites DNS records were in the past. Passive DNS helps us find patterns and use predictive analytics to uncover attacks and threats. At a glance, you can discover useful information about a domain. For example, you can see that the date that the domain created a record or change, what it was before and what it is now. Unlike querying live records, we can avoid alerting bad actors to our investigation. So when investigating a domain that shows a very low volume of traffic over the past few days, we need to keep in mind that the axis on the left for the DNS queries per hour is adjusted against the total internet traffic, and a very small amount of traffic may indicate that the domain we are investigating could be part of a targeted attack or an APT. So we can see also that this was on this date we are discovering malware from this site. Here there was a DNS change, and here we have a table view that this was pointing um, to this IP address at this time, and now it's changed to this time, to this IP, sorry. So now next, let's have a look at whose record data for this domain. So whose record data provides information about who registered the domain, where it was registered, and the registrant contact information, the name, the email address, the street address, maybe phone, fax numbers, etc., and more. So a recent registration could indicate that the domain was created for the purpose of a spear phishing campaign or a targeted attack. So whose information can be forged or changed or very easy, especially with the untrustworthy domain registrars. For example, you might see celebrity names or clearly fake names like bad guy used as a contact name. Next to the street address, we have a view map option, okay, which opens Google Maps, so we can see if this is a legitimate address. Investigate also provides historical whose record data to show changes over time. Okay. As a result, having suspicious looking whose information can be a key indicator that the domain is being used for potentially malicious purposes. So we can pivot on multiple data points in whose data record, including the email address used to register the domain and the associated name servers. Associated samples provides a list of file samples that are known to be Cisco AMP and threat grid along with their SHA-256, fingerprint, and any AV scanning results. So the features area contains general DNS information for domain. So these features include standard DNS information like time to live or TTL for a domain, along with information that is unique to the umbrella service perspective on the world, such as geo distance between hosts serving the domain. Please note that the TTL for the domain, um, a domain with a low TTL is likely to have an IP change. So TTL is normally lower than this in advance of normal migration of a domain from one IP to another. But it's also lowered when a domain is being used to mask multiple IP addresses hosting malicious content. So if TTLs are very low, we will see that an alert informing of such low TTL. We can also see the subdomains under this domain. And for this domain, there's no co-occurrences and related domains. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.